Introducing Amada Marvel's rugged and reliable line of ironworkers. With several new updates to Amada Marvel ironworkers, such as LED lights on all workstations, heavy-duty foot pedals, external stroke controls, standard electric back gauge with a fine adjustment, and much more. This machine will stand out against the competition. Amada Marvel's line of ironworkers are available in a variety of tonnage options: 66-ton single cylinder, 60-ton, 71-ton, 93-ton, 126-ton, and 192-ton dual cylinder machines. The Amada Marvel ironworker comes standard with a two-piece gauging table. The front of the gauging table can be removed easily by rotating the two handles underneath. Then the table slides off. The swing-away stripper offers multi-plates. There are 3 plates that come with the machine, so you don't have to build a fork to get around the punch when you're punching the corner of a piece of material. You have a quick change coupling nut and sleeve for quick change punches. 1 Allen head set screw holds in your die. You loosen your quick change coupling nut and remove the sleeve, then remove the punch. You get 2 sleeves with the machine, one that holds a Series 51 punch and one that holds a Series 26 punch. This gives you everything you need to punch up to 2 inch in diameter. Line up the ears of the sleeve to the slots of the nuts, then rotate counterclockwise. You then tighten with your spanner wrench. You can then replace the front of the 2-piece gauging table. You get a gauging bar to go on your gauging table. This gives you an XY axis to position material for repetitive punching. When punching the corners of the plate, you can use your gauging bar. You can punch angle iron leg down. The T-slot table that the die block sits on is flush with the die block, allowing the operator to punch all the way into the angle iron leg down. The operator can raise and lower the stripper. By rotating the posts clockwise and counterclockwise, you can lower and raise your stripper. You get a lower and upper stroke control with the machine. This allows you to limit how high and how low the hydraulic cylinder will go. This allows the operator to keep the cylinder in the optimum position for punching or bending. You can remove the front of the gauging table and also the slug bucket. You may loosen the bolts on the die block and take the front part of the T-slot table off. You can remove the legs of the front of the die block to punch C-channel on the leg. You lock and unlock the die in position with an Allen head set screw. You can replace a standard die with a beveled die in the die holder to punch C-channel on the leg. Notice the underside of the die holder, there is room for the bottom leg. You can replace the front portion of the T-slot table, the chip bucket, and then replace the punch in the die into your machine. The die should always be checked to make sure you have the small hole on top and the larger hole in the bottom. This allows for the slug to discharge. Put the punch through the sleeve and then put both into the die. Place the machine into the jog mode. This will cut down on the tonnage and allow the hydraulic cylinder to come down with the guard open and stay in position while aligning the tooling. Bring the cylinder down until the coupling nut is close to the punch. Bring the sleeve and punch up into the nut and then tighten the nut with the spanner wrench. Then check for equal clearance between the punch and the die. Then tighten down the die block, alternating back and forth between the left and right side until all are tight. Tighten all 6 bolts. We have stainless steel strain reliefs with the machine and on the foot pedal. A sturdy metal handle is provided for positioning the foot pedal. There is a safety device in the foot pedal that must be in place before depressing the pedal. The angle iron shear has the ability to cut square or miter, both top and bottom angle iron, at the 45 degrees. The flat bar shear can miter bottom leg only. So you have your choice of bottom leg only or top and bottom leg. To do the opposite side of the angle iron, top and bottom angle, you must place the angle iron in the top section of the angle iron shear. Then you can have both left and right, top and bottom mitering. And be able to achieve a picture frame corner. The round and square bar shear is built into the machine. There is minimal deformation of the material for a nice cut. The flat bar shear is one of the lowest rake angles in the industry, allowing us to achieve an extremely flat cut. The drop side of the flat shear has no deformation. The selector switch can go in between notch and shear. The 2 outside stroke controls are for shear, which allows the machine to allow for maximum material thickness. The middle and right stroke control are for the notcher. This allows for limiting the notcher blade to be just above the material to be cut. The standard notcher is a rectangular notcher. A full cut can be made with the notcher, then additional cuts can be made to make a frame. Notice how quick and easy it is to make a frame. Perfect cut. An electric back gauge is standard with the machine. It's a 40-inch gauging bar with a 30-inch crossbar. There's a fine adjustment on the back gauge, so you don't have to disturb the gross adjustments once it's in place. The back gauge can be used on the angle iron shear, the round and square bar shear, or the flat bar shear. It is used so you don't have to step on the foot pedal. When the material makes contact with the back gauge, it cycles the machine. You can quickly and accurately cut many pieces with the electric back gauge. The machine has one-shot lubrication. Several types of lubricant are listed above the lubricator reservoir. The operator can pull up on the handle 2 to 3 times to lubricate the main pivot point and the beam of the machine. The Ironworker comes with a major power disconnect switch and lockout-tagout capability, a white power on light, a green start button, a red stop button, and a red emergency push button. The other switches on the machine are normal and jog. Jog is for setting up tooling. Working and auto. Working is for the foot pedal, auto is for the back gauge. Shear opens up the machine as wide as it will go. Notcher is used for limiting how high the blade on the notcher can go for safety. The operator can turn the LED lights on and off with the last selector switch. Keys are used for safety on the normal jog, shear, and notch switch for operator safety. An electrical panel is very simple and is marked well for any type of service.